So I have been crazy busy over the weekend. crazy busy. So let me show you what I did. So I got rid of all the wiring over here on the left side. I got rid of all the wiring. On the right side, I moved the switch over, moved the lighting actually. I just need one more recessed lighting I got to go pick up at Home Depot. So that'll be done. That'll shine over the counter right here perfectly. And I'll show you the plans in a second, but there's going to be a big locker here. So that light the locker would have been interfering with that light. Another thing I did, we're going to have a big wall mounted TV here. Not sure what size yet, but pretty big. So I got my outlet over there. I put an outlet in there. And then I'm also putting an outlet in there. There's going to be countertop going across. Then it's going to be all slat panel and stuff like that. I got a lot of spackling to do. So I'm going to be doing that here in the next couple days. I got to run another outlet on the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to drill a nice hole over here in the countertop, and all my wiring from the computer and everything will run down to a block, to a surge protector. So I have no issues with that. And what else am I doing? I'm waiting for a lumber delivery. Should be coming here any minute, because I was gonna pour this solid, but John, the owner over at Garage Living, actually made a good point. Since they're coming here in the next week and a half to do the coating for the floor, and we're supposed to obviously coat the floor, they're going to strip all this down and smooth it out with some concrete, because there's a lot of imperfections in the concrete. If you could see, it's porous and there's some imperfections in the concrete. They're gonna smooth all that out. The problem is when you pour concrete, it's gonna take about 30 to 60 days for the concrete to fully cure, harden, and also for all the moisture to evaporate out of that concrete. The problem is, if I pour this even now, and in about a week and a half, when they come do the coating, there might be a problem with the coating adhering to the concrete because the moisture has nowhere to escape. So it was a change of plan. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually I'm gonna deck this with 2x8, and we're gonna deck it with a 3/4 plywood. And John told me that they do it all the time. They put the coating on plywood, and it's going to look great, and I'm not going to have any issues. This is where I'm going to be obviously doing all my editing. This is going to be my office as well. So at least I'll have a nice warm floor for that. And we're gonna do the joists 12 inches on center, so it's really sturdy, and also put a lot of legs up underneath, so we get no movement. It's gonna be rock solid, because we're gonna have obviously cabinetry on here, countertops, and quite a bit of weight. So right now, I've been doing a lot of work also inside the house. Believe it or not, I got a lot of debris here. I had this, I was gonna do this project. It's already been long overdue, but I'll take you guys in the backyard. This is what I've been doing over the weekend. I actually cut a hole through our back dining room right here, and I installed a 36-inch door, and then there's going to be a deck, but I'm not going to have time, obviously, because next week it's going to be cold. So put the door in now, do a temporary staircase for now, and then probably in the spring put a nice deck up. But this project has been long overdue. But I got to finish this up today, but we're going to have some nasty weather coming in the next couple days. So I'm gonna finish that off today. I got the inside already finished up. I'm just gonna paint it today. I got the moldings up and stuff. And then from what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take actually the BMW and the Springer. I'm gonna put them in the container now, because I need room to frame out that deck. And I just built a temporary ramp with some scrap garbage material that I had. I'm gonna put the Springer in there. I'm gonna put the Beamer in there. And then, then I'll have the room and stuff. So yeah, just a lot going on. And I was busy all weekend, didn't even have time to get a ride in. So I do apologize, but it is what it is. I got to get this done. We are going to have the entire garage completed at the end of the first week of January. So let me take you guys inside here and show you guys how this is all gonna look. Where is this? So that's the plan. That's basically the garage door. This is the front of the house. That's the garage door. Then we're gonna have all the flooring. That's gonna be the office space. So as you guys can see, there's gonna be an entrance here. Then there's gonna be a big locker. There's going to be countertop wrapped around. This countertop is going to be about 23 inches deep. It's going to be wrapped around, which is going to give me so much space to do editing and to do videos. And then this whole backdrop will be like a new studio. That's going to be that big locker, big slat wall with a big TV. That's how it's going to look. Cabinets all along this side of the wall, slat wall on this side of the wall. And then these cabinets that are going to be holding up this countertop right here, that's going to wrap around. We're going to have the drawers facing the front of the house. This is going to be basically my toolbox, my tool chest. So I'm not going to need that toolbox that I've been using in the front towards the garage. So we're going to use this as a toolbox, and that'll give me easy access to access all my tools. We'll have this big locker, TV, slat wall, and that you guys can see right there. It's going to be about a 7.5 inch step up into there when after I build it. And the reason why I'm building this up is because I told you guys previously, there's the foundation wall. There's like it goes up and then it goes in about 6 inches and then the framing. So I didn't want to start this cabinets because they're only 34.25 inches tall with an 1.75 wood countertop. It would probably come up to about there, and then I would have like a little bump up and then another bump to the side and then up. I just wanted to eliminate all that, so that's why I'm building this floor up. So this way we're going to go even. The cabinets are going to be even with that little ledge, and then the countertop is going to go right on top of that ledge around. It's going to look really, really clean. This is the house side where I go into the house. You know, right there, you guys can see that door. So it's going to be all slat wall, and I'll show you guys all of the amazing components that you could attach to the slat wall that Garage Living has. My God, like helmet holders, shelves, fire extinguisher holders, like so many things you can put on the slat wall for storage. So I'll show you guys that when the time comes. This wall, this is where my office is. That's the window. Then we're going to have a line of cabinets, some more slat wall in between, and that's my fuse box. That's how it's going to look. I think it's going to look. Really good, and it's going to be a super functional space. And like I told you guys, it's going to be diamond plate and then a little ledge, and then there's going to be just all slat wall. Everything is going to be covered in the garage. There's literally there's not going to be anything exposed, which is great. The whole inside of the garage, this thing is going to look so good. But I'm the type of person where I hate clutter, and I hate I'm not the type of person that loves or wants to look at like tchotchke laying around all over the place. I like everything put away in its place. I don't like looking at little stuff laying around. It just drives me crazy. This space is going to allow me to store everything neatly, nothing laying around. And even now during like the construction process, it just drives me crazy because everything is out all over the place. So let me put the two bikes in. If you guys aren't aware, or if you are aware, the Springer is still for sale. I am selling the Springer. I've already mentioned why in the previous video. So if anybody is interested in the bike, let me know down below in the video description. My email is there. Hit me up in an email. I'm probably looking like somewhere around right now. I try to test the waters, but the book value is about $8,000 on it, and there's about $4,000 into it. So I'm probably looking at around 11, 12, something like that. So let me know if you're interested. Let me put the bikes into the shed so I can make some space because we got a lumber delivery coming any minute. there's nothing like 200 horsepower at the rear wheel, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, so that's the toolbox that I was saying I'm not gonna need it anymore, which is great. That's gonna free up. I'm gonna have so much room on that side because right here, as the drawing that I just showed you guys, those set of cabinets, there's gonna have drawers that are gonna be coming out this way that I'm gonna utilize for all my tools. So whenever we work on a bike inside the garage, I'll have all of the tools at my disposal, which is going to be really, really good. But that's what's been going on the past couple days. And the next thing is, like I said, I have to build that platform. And then once that's done, they're gonna be here next week. Yeah, they're gonna be here next week. I think Thursday or something to do the floor. It should take them one day, so I'll show you guys that process. All right, guys, had to take down the cabinets because I actually sold the other cabinets on Facebook Marketplace the other day, and somebody's coming today in the evening to pick these up. So I'm happy they're going to a new home. They're still in very good condition, perfect for a garage or a basement or something like that. So I'll have them out of there. Now I got the wall open. And another thing I noticed, what I'm gonna do is I have no idea how this even passed this home inspection. But when I was cutting through the sheetrock and running my wires, I noticed that wall, this is the garage, obviously, that wall and this wall, the exterior walls, they are not insulated. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to get some foam, liquid foam insulation. I'm probably going to drill a little hole, maybe a 1-inch hole at the top of the bay, at the top of the, 16 inches on center, and then just pour the liquid foam in the bottom. And theoretically, hopefully that will fill up. I might have to do one in the middle as well. So at least we have some sort of R value inside these cavities, inside these walls, because there's literally no insulation. I don't know why didn't they put it when they were building this home, but no wonder why this garage always got super hot and super cold in the winter. So that's gonna help me out a lot also. And there's also bedrooms upstairs, so that'll also help with maintaining temperature on the upper floor. So I'm gonna be doing that as well. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in while I'm doing this reno here for the next several weeks, but it's gonna come out great. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.